Short-lived, but not forgotten. One season, but it's still poppin'. Short-lived, a quick goodbye, but they'll live on while we ask why.
Welcome back, everyone, to Short-Lived, episode number 42. Today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite shows that I really wish had gone on longer. This is Eerie, Indiana from 1991. It premiered on NBC, primetime on a major network, and was one of those weird sort of goofy shows that just kind of came and went. But I watched the crap out of it. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of pitched at the time as a kid's version of Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks had just ended like the year before. And this was still during that period where you had the 80s sort of feel for kids' adventure and drama, like the Goonies, where it was still a marketable thing. Now, later, in the 90s, this would have probably been on Nickelodeon or something like that. But this, again, was prime time on a major network. But they only did 19 episodes, of which 18 are all that aired. Fortunately, you can find all 18 of them here on YouTube. So we're going to watch the first one here and come back and see what we think about it.
To whom it may concern, if you're reading this document, it means I'm either dead or have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. My name is Marshall Teller. Not long ago, I was living in New Jersey, just across the river from New York City. It was crowded, polluted, and full of crime. I loved it. But my parents wanted a better life for my sister and me. So we moved to a place so wholesome, so squeaky clean you could only find it on TV. Unfortunately, nothing could be further from the truth. Sure, my new hometown looks normal enough, but look again. What's wrong with this picture? The American dream come true, right? Wrong. Nobody believes me, but this is the center of weirdness for the entire planet.
Thank you, little paper boy.
Eerie, Indiana. My home, sweet home. Still don't believe me? You will. Ever since moving here, I've been convinced that something is very wrong with Eerie, Indiana. I tried telling myself there was a logical explanation for everything, but logic doesn't apply here. That's my family. They're all too busy to see what's going on. Mom just started her own party planning service down at the Eerie Mall. My sister Cindy is practicing for a driver's test. Personally, I don't think anybody who spells Cindy, S-Y-N-D-I, should be allowed to operate a motor vehicle. Dad works for Things Incorporated, a product testing company. Dad's job is one of the reasons we moved here, because, statistically speaking, Eerie's the most normal place in the entire country. Statistics lie. Hey, Mom, what's to eat?
There's plenty of leftovers.
Leftover from what? Think we ought to send this to the lab for carbon testing?
Okay, so it's not an ad for good housekeeping. But your father and I work all week, so until I can get to the grocery store this afternoon, it's every teenager for himself. Don't eat those.
I get it. Where's Donna Reed when you need her?
Welcome, neighbors. Hi. I'm Betty Wilson from up the street. Just thought I'd stop by and welcome you folks to our little corner of the universe.
Won't you come in? I'm Cindy. This is my brother Marshall.
These are my boys, Bertram and Ernest.
Hey, how's it going?
They're such good boys. Is the lady of the house at home? Mrs. Teller, if you're like me, a homemaker on the go, you know how overwhelming the task of everyday housework can become.
Well, I wouldn't say overwhelming.
Well, those days are over, thanks to the space-age wonder, Foreverware, every homemaker's answer to every homemaking problem. From our own secret formula simulated plastic, Foreverware manufactures a full line of vacuum seal containers to meet any contingency in the home of today.
Sorry.
Tell you what, why don't you come to a little Foreverware party I'm throwing at my house tomorrow afternoon? Come as you are. It's just a few gals from the neighborhood getting together to trade gossip and tips about how to organize your life with this wonderful line of products.
Honey, is this leftover stuffing or something else? I can't tell. Sorry.
So it's all set then? 4:30 sharp.
Well, I was looking to meet some of the ladies on the block. Oh, heck, why not?
Wonderful. I'll just leave you with this complimentary catalog written by my late husband, Walt, the inventor of Foreverware. It's full of recipes, household hints, words of wisdom, and information on financing plans.
Financing?
Oh, and one last thing. I always like to leave a special sample behind as a little thank you. Here's one of our super sandwich savers. It's yours to keep, no obligation, of course. And if you're hungry, the bologna sandwich inside is as fresh as the day it was made, in 1974. Of course, you've always got to make sure the lids are sealed tight. Otherwise, the aging process is accelerated.
Oh, of course.
Otherwise, Foreverware is guaranteed, when used as directed, to keep anything fresh forever. Well, great then. We'll see you tomorrow.
4:30 sharp.
You're going to love my friend.
Oh, should I bring anything?
Oh, no,
I thought that was the last I'd see of the twins. But then, suddenly, unexpectedly, one of them slipped me a note. There was a weird look in his eye. Something desperate. Yearbook 1964. What did it mean? Was it some kind of cry for help? That's Simon, my next door neighbor. He's just a kid, but I let him hang out because his parents don't seem to want him around. He's the only friend I've made since moving here. He's also the only one who believes me about Eerie. The librarian thought I was weird checking out all those yearbooks. Better weird than dead. What are you looking for anyway? Here, check out this note. Yearbook 1964? There's gotta be something in these yearbooks. Some kind of clue. I'm looking for something wrong or out of place. Something like these guys. Hey, it's Bert and Ernie. Those guys must be really dumb. They've been in the 7th grade forever. I don't recognize any of these other kids, though. How could you? This yearbook is from 1964. But that's impossible. Unless the twins are 30-something. We gotta get a closer look at this Foreverware stuff. Smells like a bologna sandwich. Looks like a bologna sandwich.
Nah. I'm sure forever is just a figure of speech.
Well, not according to the financing plan.
Oh, this from a man who was still paying off the student loan.
Simon, your mom's yelling for you.
Hey, you boys aren't playing with my Foreverwear sample, are you?
Oh, no, Mom.
It's not a toy. It's a tool.
Honey, what does that mean?
I don't know.
The way Mom was talking about Foreverwear, I knew it was time to spring into action. That night, Simon and I agreed to sneak out and spy on the Foreverwear lady and her twins. I had to find out what was going on before Mom went to that party. Ready, Simon? I was born for this. Unfortunately, this would require some stupid risks on our part. I knew something was wrong with her. It ain't natural. Check out the twins.
Mr. Sandman says it's Betty Pie time. I'm coming up now.
I'd seen some strange things since coming to Eerie, but nothing prepared me for what I saw next.
Good night, Dumpling. Sleep tight.
No wonder they don't age. Their mom vacuum seals them every night in giant size Foreverwear. Marshall, look! Run away! Run away! I was scared to death. But if I didn't do something quick, my whole family was gonna wind up human leftovers. Normally, I wouldn't be afraid of pancakes. But back in Jersey, breakfast was always a serve-yourself bowl of cereal. Mom had me worried.
So, how are the pancakes?
Great.
Yeah? I got the recipe out of my Foreverwear catalog.
It was almost time for that Foreverwear party, and Mom was on a housekeeping binge. If she went to that party in her state of mind, who knows what could happen? I decided I had to tell somebody, no matter how crazy it sounded. I'll tell Dad. Dad was a reasonable guy. He'd believe that Mom was being lured into a mind-sucking cult of housewife zombies who'd preserve themselves in giant rubber kitchenware. He'd believe me. He'd know what to do. Dad?
Yes, son.
Never mind. There was nothing I could do to stop her. So Simon and I decided to crash the Forever Drunk party. Somebody had to save Mom.
Everybody, meet Marilyn Teller, soon to be the newest member of our Foreverwear family.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
Everybody, take her to the living room. Well, why doesn't everyone introduce themselves?
Beatrice Pillsbury, and I've been a Foreverwear user since 1962.
I'm Imogene Crocker, and I've been fresh since 1966.
Oh, you Winterford Swanson, and I just don't know what I would have done without Foreverwear since 1968.
My name is Phyllis Stouffer. I sealed these Brussels sprouts when Jimmy Carter was president, and they're still fresh.
Okay, everyone, it's time for the Foreverwear song.
Ladies.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Foreverwear, for wives and mothers everywhere. Our goal has always been to seal the freshness in forever, foreverwear. For any dish that you prepare, for each
in every meal. We have the perfect seal. The muffins that you made today will still be fresh and early made. Your coffee cake, your cinnamon ring will last at least until next spring.
It works on almost everything. Forever wear. Forever wear. For 30 years I've been singing that song, and it still gives me goosebumps. Marsha.
Hello, Marshall.
Mom? Oh, everybody, if you'll just take a moment and look at what Marilyn is demonstrating. It's our model L99, the pickle lifter. Show us how it works, won't you?
Well, let's see. Just take this off and...
Hi, guys. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. I checked out the 64 yearbook. That's you guys, isn't it?
We need your help.
You do?
So I told Bob, I said, if a silly new car means more to you than vacuum fresh food, Holden, you're just not the man I married.
Come on, everybody. I think Winnie needs a little cheer up. I know. How about a forever wear wave? Excuse me, my casserole.
Mother's been sealing us up every night since our dad died in 1964. She wants to preserve us so we never grow up and leave her.
Boys?
Mother!
Boys! Why are you up here? You know how much I need my boys at my side.
Ernie has gas.
Yes, well, I suppose you did the right thing then. Try to get better to help me downstairs with refreshments, all right?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, such good boys. Now, I'm going downstairs and I want you to follow me lickety-split. Understand?
Oh, man, I thought she was never gonna leave. Now you see why you've got to help us.
What if something goes wrong?
What if you're next? You don't know what it's like being in 7th grade for 30 years. It's a living hell. Come on.
Oh, and there's just one more little thing. Here's your Forever Wear contract. Remember, Forever Wear will last you a lifetime, maybe even longer.
Yes, I can see that now. Let me have dealer special.
Family size starter pack. Excellent. Welcome to the Forever Wear family. Will that be cash or check?
Tell me what you need me to do. As I watched Mom sign on the dotted line, I knew I had no choice but to go along with the twins' plan. So later that night...
Good night, little darling.
But I want to go in with you. Sorry, Simon. No offense, but you're just a kid and this could be dangerous. Besides, I need you for an important job. All right, here's a key to the evidence locker. You know what to do if I don't come back. I go straight to the president. And if I can't get through to him, I tell your mom and dad. Check.
Forever Wear tip number 714. Vacuum seal yourself for 8 uninterrupted hours a day and stay young forever. Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles away. Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles away. Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles.
Somebody had to help the twins graduate from 7th grade, and that somebody was me. All right, Marshall, get Ernie.
Remember, 8 hours a day keeps the wrinkles away. Remember, 8 hours a day.
Thanks, Marshall.
Now what?
We'll take care of Mother.
My mission accomplished. I didn't hang around to see what happened next.
Boys, what have you done? My vacuum seal!
Morning, Mars. How you doing?
I don't know yet. How are you?
Well, I made your favorite breakfast. Cornflakes. Thanks, Mom.
Milk's bad. Well, look at this. Oh, ooh. Ooh, so much for the forever and forever wear.
Oh, gross. Ugh. Oh, well, I'm glad we found out now. You know, I don't know what got into me. I guess that Betty's just some kind of super saleswoman. Yeah, I'm going over to Betty's right after breakfast and cancel that order.
Way to go, Mom. Just stay the way you are. The messy mom that I love.
Oh, thanks. I think.
You're okay too, Dad?
Thanks, Marshall. Now that everyone's okay, could somebody tell me what is going on with the mail?
Whoa, something's pecked out Egg McMahon's eyes. Ooh.
I couldn't help but wonder what happened to the twins without their foreverwear. Did Bert and Ernie turn into rotten blobs of goo?
Can we help you?
Hi. Sorry to bother you, but we were looking for Mrs. Wilson.
I'm sorry, but there was an emergency in the family, and she had to leave suddenly. Can we help you?
Huh. Maybe. You see, I placed this order for some kitchenware with her, and, well, I've had a change of heart. I really wanted to cancel that order, but, if she's not here...
Well, she left some paperwork. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, this is just what I was looking for. Huh. Excuse me, but are you related to the twin boys who live here?
Yes, twins run in the family.
Nice.
Boys, who is it?
Who's there?
Nothing, Mother. Just go back inside, Mom. We'll be up in a minute.
Such good boys.
Say, will you be seeing Mrs. Wilson?
I think so.
Please tell her I'm sorry about canceling my order.
We will.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Uh-huh. Come on, Marshall, we're leaving.
Years in the 7th grade. Now that's scary. Hope Bert and Ernie got what they wanted. I'm never eating leftovers again as long as I live. Simon and I added one petrified bologna sandwich to our Eerie Museum of Horror. That's where I've hidden all the evidence you'll need to find out what I already know. A kid's gotta grow up fast in Eerie, or he might not grow up at all.
So that was episode 1 of Eerie, Indiana, Foreverwhere. Again, it was just something that hooked me immediately. That sort of blend of humor and weirdness, uh, and slightly scary. If I'd have been a younger kid, this TV show probably would have been troubling to me, although I probably would have enjoyed it a lot. This was really made for those kind of kids who checked out books like, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. We're into that sort of, weird, creepy, supernatural elements. But NBC kind of had trouble marketing it. They really wanted a broader audience, of course, being on major network and prime time. They didn't want just kids, they wanted family viewing. So they, kind of pushed to have a more adult storyline to it than just a simple kids show. And it really works, especially like the first half of the episodes when they were doing more bottle stories, where it's just one story per episode. Later on, they sort of get into serialized storytelling where there's arcs, and it maybe loses a little bit there. Now, the interesting thing was this has stuck around, even though it came and went on NBC in like a heartbeat. Seemed like in 1993, they were rerunning it on the Disney Channel, and it got a whole new generation of fans that way. And they actually ended up airing the last episode, the 19th episode, on that Disney Channel run. It's the first time it had ever been aired on TV. Then in 1997, it was done on Fox Kids in the afternoons. And again, got really good ratings and a lot of good word of mouth among kids. And it led to a spinoff show called Eerie, Indiana, The Other Dimension in 1998 on Fox Kids. Not as good as the original, I'll have to say. I did rewatch all of these fairly recently, a few years back. And they all really hold up well. I do like the earlier NBC episodes better, but they're all worth watching. And you can find them all here on YouTube. They have a playlist which includes the Other Dimension show as well. So you can watch them all in order, straight through, in really good quality. So we're really lucky to have that. And again, I think if this show had been a few years later and had premiered on something like Nickelodeon, with, the shows they were starting to do, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Goosebumps, those sorts of things, it would have been, probably a massive hit. But, it came a little early. And like I said, I tie it in my head to Twin Peaks, because Twin Peaks was a huge phenomenon in the early 90s. We watched all of those, and we were really primed for something like this. And even though I was in my 20s by this point, I really enjoyed this show a lot. And I think, like I said, younger people, tweens and teens would have really gotten behind it had it been on, something that was a channel geared more towards them instead of just being on primetime television. But that was Eerie, Indiana. Another show that probably should have gone on a lot longer than it did, but we're lucky to have what we have. And this has been episode number 42 of Short Lived. I'm your host, Scott Free, and we will be back again next week. Have a good night.